Hey guys, it's Mr. Ed. In today's video, I got a solo trio duo quad base design that I'm calling the Jacko. I'm telling you guys this base tops everything from Jimmy's 2x2 on Rustified Man to the Chad next to launch site was Frustrator V9000. This base costs 527 high qual, 32,000 metal, and 35,000 stone to build. And equally important, the upkeep costs 121 high qual, 7.6k metal, and 7.5k stone. With this in mind, the minimum raid cost for TC, 2 rooms, and 2 multi-tcs is 60 rockets and 210 expo, which converts to 65 rockets or 90,000 sulfur. Following this intro will be a guide on how to build this base from the start of 2x1 to the endgame giant. So, without further ado, let's get right into the build. Start the build with 1 square and 2 triangles on each end. Make this somewhat low to the ground, as you wouldn't want people raiding through the foundations. So our TC is going to go on one of the triangles. Make everything stone except the door frames you put on the other triangle. Doesn't matter which triangle you pick, just pick one. Then get your doors down. And now you have a fully functioning 2x1. First, you want to get your sleeping bags down. Don't place them too close to the door, as then you won't be able to place the door and you'll have to pick them up, which is annoying. Then you get your furnace down. Place your doors with sheet metal doors. Make sure it's in the airlock normally. And then, finally, get a tier 1 down. After this, for safety, put a wall frame next to the TC, upgrade to stone, and make sure to put a lock in your TC, and metal embrasures if you have them, or glass embrasures if you'd like. To upgrade your base to tier 2, you first go outside. Then, on each side of the airlock, put 1 triangle. These sides are going to be identical, but we'll do one side for now. Put another triangle, as follows, then a square, then 2 more triangles. Upgrade these all to stone. These will be in the permanent final build. Then, cap the triangle off at the end, and wall everything off. Then, put a furnace and mark off the roofs. But, do not mark off the roof above the furnace. Now, go on top of the furnace and add 2 walls as follows. Then, cap this off with a triangle and a wall frame. Put a double door or a garage door if you have one, and do it on the other side. For tier 3, we'll get a tier 2 workbench and upgrade the inside. First, start off by heading over to the TC. Upgrade everything around it to sheet metal. If you have a lot of HQM at this time, then upgrade to HQM. But this is not needed. The TC from this point on will only be for upkeep. Then, put a glass window around the TC. Craft a tier 2 workbench, then head upstairs. If you have a ladder at this point, or a ladder hatch, then replace the furnace with either of those. Then, head upstairs. Wall off these 2 edges next to the jump up. Upgrade them to stone. From here, go to the center point of the 2 squares. And make a 1x1 around it and upgrade it to stone for now. In the future, this will become metal. Encompass the triangle above TC and above your airwalk with a half wall at half height. Go onto either side and go onto the ground and place 3 triangles like this. Place 2 walls and a doorway. Upgrade all of this to stone. These 2 triangles, the closer ones to the building, are going to be honeycomb. Rotate them towards you and put a door. Put a ladder if you have one, or even better would be a ladder hatch. And wall it off. Do this on the other side. Now, once you've mirrored the design on each side, add a roof. One thing, do not put a roof above the half wall. This will be the jump up for the 3rd floor. Now, go to either side of the room, whichever one you want, and place a tier 2 workbench. Make sure to place this flat with the wall. Wall off the closer walls towards the front door, and place a wall frame going inwards. Do this for the other side as well. Make sure to not put a roof frame, as this will also be the jump up for the 4th floor. Then get a half wall, make a twig, then put a square at half height, and put 2 triangles on each side. Leave the triangles here, as this will be the jump up to the 4th floor, and upgrade to stone. Then place a garage door. To do the shooting floor, we'll go and place 2 windows on this triangle here, and 2 window frames on each side of that. Cap off with this wall on each end. Then place a wall frame with a double door or a garage door, but for this I would prefer a double door, as it will create an airlock. Now put frames of your choosing on the windows. Put roofs. And when you go offline, make sure to put glass window embrasures on all of the frames. To store your window frames, place a small box wherever you like. I would place one here to get better peek downs. Then store your reinforced glass window, a hammer, and some metal frags in the small wooden box. You're probably asking yourself, hey, but what about the corner? Well, that will just be honeycomb. Make sure not to fall in, as I just did, and cap it off with a wall and a 4 triangle. Then cap the middle square off with a square and build up 2 walls as you did on the 3rd floor. This time cap it off with a triangle and put a wall frame here. I'd put these as garage doors, as it make it harder for raiders to raid through top down, but you may do whatever. This is going to be our 4th floor and roof. So you may store your heli in the square, which we'll get to in stage 5. Next, after you've expanded all of your materials, make sure to get rid of these door frames. And before you do this, make sure to put some beds or sleeping bags on the second floor so you may spawn back. Then, get rid of the furnace and tier 1 and only have sleeping bags in this main area. It will be a suicide bunker, so you'll put a drop box later to transfer loot from the TC and out. Wall this off, upgrade it to armored, and upgrade the other wall to armored as well. Make sure to put a drop box somewhere in your loot room, and you're gonna have to place the box a bit farther away, but make it as close as you can. You can access the drop box. So how my loot rooms are gonna be, you can place a shotgun trap right here if you place them exactly. I didn't want to, but you may. Also, you can put a shotgun trap smack in the center, or you can put them however you want, really. Just fiddle around with it, and you'll find your optimal loot room. Go up to your shooting floor and upgrade all of the tiles to sheet metal. After you upgraded everything, go back down and spam wall frames all around your core. Then, place garage doors wherever you can. Make sure the top housing is facing towards the loot room, so raiders cannot splash multiple garage doors. Afterwards, your second floor should look something like this. Next, put beds. After you put beds down, it's time to upgrade. Upgrade the half wall and all the full walls to sheet metal. Don't forget to upgrade the floor tile. After you upgraded everything, go on to your roof, but it's not finished yet. You gotta put roof tiles. So, without falling off, put a triangle on the corners and make sure right over the corner of the loot room. Don't put one on top of the triangle. But for the video, I skipped over placing them, not to bore you. After this, we're almost done. If you have excess cloth, put beds on the third floor. Next, for multi-tcs, you go down outside of the base and go to your front door. To build this base, you probably have prior knowledge of how to do multi-tcs, but I'll explain it here. This is half moon, and you have to build 4 of these out, which I'll do now. Then, place a triangle at the end. Mine had to be raised because of the terrain. Then, make a cocoon for it with walls and a triangle. Upgrade all of these to stone as well. Then, place your TC in the middle. The TC really doesn't matter where you place it in the triangle, but just try and place it in the middle. Then, put a window. Now, come back with 5 foundations, or 6. And then, place a triangle at the end to link the TCs. Upgrade these to stone, as it will prevent raiders from putting a TC, since now the TCs are linked. So if the inner TC gets destroyed, then the outer TCs will take over. Build another one of these on the other side. Once you've built 2 of these TCs, then go back outside. It doesn't matter what square you build on, but choose 2 of the 6 squares and put 3 triangles on each side. Put window frames, as this will be your custom gate on the 3 triangles. Then put 2 wall frames to be your entrance and exit for the compound. Put roofs and put a sheet metal double door. Put embrasures or put glass windows. If you want to fend off door campers, then you can leave a hammer in a small box to pick up the glass windows and kill door campers. Next, to create the compound, get a high external wood or stone wall and face next to your gate. Have the wall clip a little bit in to the window, but not too much into the window, or you won't be able to exit. You can shoot people inside and outside your compound, but you can't get in. So that means door campers can't just get into your compound. Then compound off your whole base. Make sure not to mess up your high external stone walls and be patient with them, or something like this will happen, which is not good because they cost a lot. And the stone walls are 500 to break, which is 2 C4. Once you finish your compound, go back outside and place your big furnaces as needed. For a quad base, which this is, I say 2 furnaces is more than enough, but place as many as you like. Also, if you found one, place an oil refinery down, as they're very helpful. Next, you're probably asking yourself, well, people can just jump over. Well, I have the solution to that. They're called metal barricades. Place them however you like, but I find that this is the best way. 3 on top like this. Once you've done everything outside with the compound, go on top your roof, and it doesn't really matter where, but I personally find next to the garage door to put the windmills is the best. Since you can't put them on the squares here, you're gonna have to put them on the triangles. So choose 2 triangles of your picking. Build them up to whatever height you find necessary. Place the windmill wherever you like, but make sure it's facing the opposite direction as the other one. To climb up, make sure you grab some netting. So yeah, now you can get up. Put some netting on both of these unless you'd like to risk your life and try and jump across, which I failed at. Place them on both windmills. Next, you're going to need a couple switches, a wire tool, 2 large batteries or medium batteries if you like, and 2 splitters. Place the large batteries anywhere in the open area. Make sure you can still get through. I'll be placing them next to each other, as that'll make it much easier. And also, I could have the electric circuit going on right here. Place the 2 splitters. Connect the large batteries to the splitters. Next, you'll need a few auto turrets. I'm gonna get 4 auto turrets, as with the new update, most people don't have helis, so there's no use of putting them on the roof. But if you're worried about people going and heliing onto your roof, then you may put some. There's access for 6 auto turrets, but I'm only gonna use 4, as I'd like lights and maybe heaters. Before we can place the auto turrets, make sure to go back up and connect all the large batteries to the windmills. Try and make the wiring a bit discreet so they don't know where your large batteries are and where to blow. But make sure to be careful with the wiring, as you might run out. I'm going to place my auto turrets on these corners, then on the multi-TC. Then, connect all the auto turrets up. See you guys. I think that pretty much wraps this video up. Thank you for watching. This was the Jacko, and yeah, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and see you next time. Bye.